Hey, good morning, everyone. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Friday, November 1st. Another month has come and gone. Hard to believe. Beautiful out here this morning. 75 degrees. Not much of a breeze out here, though. Expecting a high around 90 again today. Got some nice little colors over there on the horizon. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Supposed to be a pretty nice day today. Abnormally hot. Few chances of some isolated rain showers later today and tomorrow. Looks like Sunday is going to be the better of the 2 days this weekend. I hope everybody had a safe and fun Halloween. I hope the kids, grandkids, I hope they scored well, got lots of goodies. And I know if you're a grandparent, you didn't spoil them. You would never do anything like that. Nobody spoils their grandkids. Well, the time has finally come. Starting Monday. If you're not a supporter of Southwest Florida Television, you will no longer be able to watch my morning beach walks Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, beach walks will only be available live to our supporters. So if you're not a supporter, sign up and become one now. You can tag along on weekends. During the week, supporters only will be able to watch the live feeds of my morning beach walks, Monday through Friday. The connection is really bad this morning. A beautiful morning, very calm. Clear skies, relatively clear skies. Got a horrible connection. Beautiful looking over there. That water is so calm. Well, our sympathy and prayers go out to our friend Karen Blair. Karen Malloy Blair, Tom and Karen, her brother Eddie passed away yesterday. So please keep Karen and her family in your prayers. She lost her little brother Eddie yesterday. We're thinking about you, Karen. We are thinking about you. He put up a good fight. Eddie put up a good fight. He was a strong, big-hearted, kind, loving guy. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking up the river here. On my personal page yesterday, I posted for prayers for another friend named Eddie. He's just a close friend I've known for a long time. Everybody calls him Chinese Eddie. And that's one of the big reasons for these beach walks, is to share our concerns and needs with each other, pray for each other. The beach walk's just kind of a background for everyone to get together here, and on occasions we do get to see some really neat things during our morning walks. But it's really just a time to get together and share and chat back and forth. Hopefully meet some new people, make some new friends. I enjoy having you guys tagging along with me here, believe me. Boy, beautiful out here, absolutely beautiful. Just the slightest little breeze. Starting to see some rays. If you look really close over there on the right, you can see a couple sun rays starting to pop up. Yesterday, a big manatee came through the pass. Maybe it'll show up again today. Just had a hard time getting some video of it. Couldn't tell where it was going to come up. By the time I got the camera spun around, it would disappear on me. Do you see those rays over there? Right in here's one right here. Well, I got everybody's name in the bucket. All of the supporters who are eligible for that drawing on Sunday. I went through and printed out everybody's name and cut up the pieces of paper. And they're in the bucket. Roy will be pulling your name, the lucky winner's name, out sometime Sunday morning. Somebody's going to win a 1-year membership to Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. We'll probably do it again this month. We'll probably have another drawing. I'm not sure, not exactly sure yet. Taking it month by month here. I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee what's going to happen in 10 minutes from now, let alone a month from now. I just hope I'm out here. Well, those rays are getting bigger. They're really faint, but they are there. beautiful colors right there. That is just gorgeous. Look at those pinks. Wow. Gotta get one more picture before they fizzle out. Couple boats heading out here. Colors are starting to fade. Robin, that is sweet. That is sweet. Unfortunately, Facebook determines that amount of money. I don't know how they come up with it. Some of our feathered friends showing up here in front of me. Speaking of friends, let me turn around here. I don't see Roy behind me yet. I don't see Roy out here yet. I don't think. Boy, we're gonna turn our clocks back, don't forget. Clocks get turned back Sunday morning. So the beach walks, well, they're actually gonna probably be starting right around this time. My beach walks are gonna start sometime around 7:15. But it's going to be a little darker. It's going to look just like this. So it's going to be great. I have a person I have to drive to work in the mornings here, and I believe that starts up on Sunday. So in the summer up till now, I've been able to come out here and share sunrise with you. We'll just be catching the tail ends of sunrise when I have to start doing that. I don't know why the connection keeps fizzling out on me here. I want to get a picture of the end of the beach here, the pass up here, the beach at Wiggins Pass. I'm going to try and get an aerial photo of that so you guys can see what it looks like. All of our friends that came down last year and throughout the summer, you won't believe how it's changed up here again. Those of you that visit this beach, you know how dramatic the changes can be at times when we have our big storms. Still got some pretty nice color there. Beautiful reflections there in the water. No signs of Pinky. Pinky showed up yesterday. That was incredible. Pinky's still hanging out around here somewhere. I don't see Pinky over here, though. I don't see Pinky on the other side either. It's still a little dark out here. Just amazing how the colors change, isn't it? All the changing colors here in the morning. I was reading your mind, Lourdes. I was reading your mind. See if there's enough light here to spin around now. Got a few birds lined up here, waiting for the fish to jump into their mouth. Couple fishermen out here. Can you hear that osprey? Can you hear the osprey? Looks like there's 3 osprey flying around again this morning. There's nothing like being out here and experiencing all these sights and sounds firsthand, in person, live. It's absolutely beautiful. You're just surrounded in beauty out here in the mornings. Just all the sounds, even the sounds of the fishermen chatting back and forth. I mean, it just adds to the ambiance. That's what it's all about here. The sounds of the birds. Even the smells. You know, you don't get you can see some of the sights, but you don't get the smells. You know, we had one of our friends here. It was just kind of a good friend, good-hearted friend, but this person's been kind of poking their nose into people's business too often. So I had to give them a temporary suspension here. I mean, we're out here for each other, to support each other and care for each other, but not overwhelm people with text messages and posts. You might know who I'm talking about. I mean, I do try to keep an eye on what's going on here. Watch out what's going on in the conversations. But when I get complaints about somebody over messaging and sending out friend requests, believe me, I am going to put a stop to it. I hate to do it. Well, now the colors are really fading. Now if we get more colors, we'll get that little splash at sunrise. Ursula is watching. There's Ursula. Our park ranger making her rounds this morning. So beautiful when the birds come in for a landing like that. Try and back up here and get a better connection. The connection's been coming in and out here this morning. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do about that. I don't know if Ursula can hear me now. See if I can get a better connection. We got a nature fest here this weekend at the park. A nature fest, I'm not sure of the times of that. You can check online if you visit the park's website. Okay, why is my connection so bad? There's so many shells piled up along the beach here, it's hard to even cross over them here barefooted. Listen to them crunching under my feet. Just amazing. Boy, the fish aren't jumping like they were yesterday. Remember yesterday morning? That's every morning. It's something different. We were watching those fish jumping and feeding yesterday. And the birds going after the fish. Every morning is something different. Boy, Roy's just getting out here later and later now in the morning. He's gonna have to get up really early, starting Sunday. He's gonna have to get up an hour earlier. Most people get an extra hour of sleep on Sunday, but not if you like watching the sunrise. It doesn't work that way. That's the whole idea of the time change. Look at those clouds out there. Little waves breaking on the sandbar. People have been seeing our dolphins, but they've been spotted way out there, way out there. 2, 3, 4 of them romping around out there. The tide's on its way out here. I don't know, I think low tide's gonna be around 11 o'clock or so this morning. So we got a ways to go for low tide. Yep, the dogs. That's how our dogs are. They're our alarm clocks. We got 3 dogs. 3 little dogs, 3 little Karen Terriers. Like Toto from The Wizard of Oz. No seams out here this morning. No seams biting me as I get close to the trees. Love it out here. Yeah, you just come out here in the morning and you can't help but enjoying it. It just helps clear your mind. I've got so many things on my mind right now, and coming out here just helps clear my thoughts. Helps me see clearer. Love it. Then I get a glimpse of your conversations now and then going on here. Everybody greeting everybody and with smiley faces. That's what these beach walks are all about. Happiness. We do see some sad things occasionally. I think that helps us appreciate the nice things even more. Sometimes we just take all the wonderful things in our lives for granted. We get too comfortable. Don't be camera shy. You can walk in front of the camera. Oh, everything. Mike and Maria out here looking for shark's teeth. Oh, there's an osprey right there. It's got a fish. It's got a fish heading over to its tree over there. Let's see if it lands over there. Where is he going? Oh, no, he went off into the woods. Yeah, he went over into the woods. Must have been a different osprey. They have their favorite places they perch. Look at all these shells. It hurts my feet sometimes to walk across these here. Look at them all down there. It's just a carpet of shells along there. They've been here for a while. My connection holds up here. I want to come over. I see two birds sitting up in a tree. I don't know if it's one now. Just don't know what kind of birds they were. One of them took off. I don't know if it doesn't look like an osprey. They might just be blackbirds sitting up there. Ugh, they took off on me. That figures. There was 3 of them. Now there's none of them. They were sitting right over in here. Camera shy. There's a lot of different kinds of birds here in the park. Not just our shorebirds. There's all kinds of beautiful birds back there in the trees. Our shorebirds are the stars usually of the show, though, just because they're so prevalent. Our wading birds. Now we're getting that little splash of color over there on the right where the sun's going to pop up over the trees. I see Elsie coming out here. I see Elsie making her way out. Still no sign of Roy. Some nice colors back here behind us to the west. Look at that. Oh, there's Roy. Here comes Roy and Cindy. All the way over there on the left.
Letting it slide down and turn a little bit.
There's a ton of little fish in the water here. He just got one of them. Down the hatch. Time for another.
So the spoon works real well for you. Yeah, that's all you need.
Ooh, didn't get one that time. What happened?
That looks as much like a minnow as that other, yeah. Gives it more action. Right.
Pretty amazing that you're watching this live, isn't it? From a cell phone up in North Naples, Florida. Just amazing. The technology. Boy, missing a lot of them there. Maybe I'm jinxing you, putting you on camera like this.
Yeah, they're a little oily for me too. Yeah. I love yelling.
Come on, buddy. Want to see you catch a fish. A good idea. Move over. Find a better spot. Yep. He's in a hurry. Where's he going? Huh. Just gorgeous out here. That is beautiful. Those colors out there right now are gorgeous. That's Roy and Cindy right there. Right over there. Right there. Boop. Here comes the sun, starting to peek up through the trees. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's the sun. Beautiful. There it is. You can see it right there. The big circle. Looks like we got smoke in the air now. I smelled smoke up here last night. We're in our dry season. This is our brush fire season. That's when it starts up. And there's our sun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a friend, a follower, a supporter. Remember, those of you just tuning in, Monday, starting Monday, only supporters are going to be able to watch the live feeds of my Monday through Friday beach walks. Everyone can watch on weekends, but Monday through Friday are going to be for supporters only. So if you like what you see, you better become a supporter. There it is.
Hey, Rob, where's your big manatee?
Oh, you didn't see it?
Huh?
Oh, it came through about a half hour ago.
We were still going through the woods.
You need to get out here early, man. You need to get out here earlier.
What is that?
You miss all the good stuff.
Oh, you didn't miss sunrise.
Yeah, you did. Sunrise was about 15 minutes ago.
Well, we've been down
You're seeing it come over the trees now.
We've been down there for 15 minutes.
We think that's real pretty.
So you had a manatee, did you?
No manatees yet that I saw. But we got, look at all the smoke.
What's that from?
Fire.
Fires?
Yeah. You could smell it here last night. You can't smell it. I can't smell it right now, but
Yeah.
you sure can see it. Well, there it is, Roy.
How about that?
It is up over the trees for you.
Oh, this morning we had reflections of those clouds.
Wasn't that pretty out
Pink
there?
sea,
Yeah.
reflecting it, man.
And it followed that channel.
It's just always beautiful out here, no matter what.
It is.
Every morning it's different.
No dolphins or manatees, I guess, huh?
Not that I saw in here. They might have been way out.
They were.
Then we didn't see any far out this morning.
Well, I mean, they could have been, but I'm pretty good eyes for that.
It is very, very hazy though over here now.
Well, the buoy dolphin is there.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
The buoy dolphin, the buoy manatee.
We didn't see the steel manatee though. Yesterday we saw the steel manatee.
Yeah, I got to see him for a couple days there. He'll be out later this morning. Are the fish starting to jump? Didn't even see the fish jumping this morning. It was
They
really,
were.
it was
And
really
little
quiet.
too.
I mean, yesterday they were going nuts out here. Some mornings this whole beach is just crazy. You know, the water's just churning with fish. And yesterday, for some reason, they were in where that current is.
Yeah.
That's where they were just piling up.
But low tide's a little later today, so that's
Yeah, it's not till like 11 or something. Yeah.
yeah. But we can do the walk, and that works really well, so we don't have to walk in the water. Look at how well it's healing. So
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Well, all that dead stuff came off the other day.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great. So I hear you're going to the air show.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Today's not a very exciting day. Today's just like opening ceremonies.
At the air show?
Yeah, this weekend's when they do all the Air Force comes in and everything and does all the stunts and everything.
No stunts today?
Yeah, there's a couple little stunt planes, but it's not the Thunderbirds. They're on Saturday and Sunday. But I mean, they've got some. I mean, you can go in. They've got all the old. They got some old planes there. You can go on old Air Force planes. Some of
I'm not interested in old. I remember old planes when they weren't old.
Some of them are pretty neat. The old bombers.
Well, I wanted to see the planes roaring around. You don't think that'll beat them today? Huh?
No, that happens on Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
The Thunderbirds. Yep. Today, it doesn't even start till like 4:30, 5 o'clock today.
Well, I won't be up there till then anyway.
That's
But
when.
Jenny was going to pick me up after choir.
Oh, you got choir today?
Yeah.
What time's choir? 1?
1:30 to 3:30.
Yep. So today, yeah, they got some planes flying around today, and
Maybe I'll get a chance to jump out of an airplane.
well, wouldn't that be something? Are you gonna put on a parachute?
That's probably a good idea.
Is this a shark tooth? No.
Did you find one?
No.
No.
But it looked like
It sure does.
everything that I find on here.
There's so many things that look like that.
I've seen that. Does that work? Does that work pretty good?
Oh boy. There's Dexter. How was the beach down there when you were walking up?
Good.
Didn't smell anything?
No,
Good.
no dead fish.
No dead fish. That's
Well,
good
there's
news.
one really big dead thing. I don't know what it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Oh, it was on the beach.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right down here?
Yeah, it didn't look like a fish. It was just a huge pile of stuff.
Oh,
The ranger said she was going to bury it or something.
oh, that's sad. Maybe Dexter saw it. November 1st already, Roy.
Hey, how about that?
Can you believe it? Another month is gone, come and gone. Man,
God's sake.
did you get any trick-or-treaters last night?
No, and I was ready for them too.
No
I turned on my
trick-or-treaters?
little colored lights out by the front door, and I got some candy bags out. But
Oh,
of
man.
course, I was listening to a movie. Maybe I didn't hear the doorbell. I don't know.
They were out there. I saw them running around.
Did they come to your house?
No, we turned the lights out. here goes your boat. This guy's going a little bit fast here. Slow it down, jackass. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning. How's the beach looking down to the south?
Very nice.
Very nice?
Yep, very nice.
Very good.
Yep, I only saw one big dead fish. It was big, about this big.
A big?
That big blob on the,
Really?
on the,
Yeah,
Wonder if it was a drum.
yeah, they're gonna come and,
I'm not sure what kind of fish it was.
they're gonna come and take care of it.
Are they?
Where was that at?
It's a
Area 1.
domesticated.
Oh, all the way down the end of the beach?
Yeah.
It must have been a drum, one of those big red drums.
Right up here.
What's that?
The one we saw was right.
Oh, you saw another one up here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only saw, that's the only one I saw. Other than that beach
I
was
told
clear.
the ranger, she
Water's
said
looking
she'd
good,
go
too.
get it.
Huh. Well, but it looked like it was decaying, rotting away. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff still floating around out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that's the case. That we're getting
But now, I mean, you didn't smell anything, did you?
Nope, nothing at all.
Yesterday, it looked like the water was getting better, too.
Then today it looks really good all the way up.
Yeah, and this is the worst time right now here when the tide goes out.
Yeah.
This is when the water is usually brown. Yep.
Not bad. No. I know it was clear. Looked real nice all the way up.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
Maybe this stuff is moving away.
I hope so.
Oh, you all right? Everything good?
Everything's good. How about with you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good, good. Yep. Awesome. All right.
I'll see you on the way back.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah, good to see you, Dan.
we'll keep trying.
I'm going to start making the way back down there.
I think I'm ready to amble back.
You going to amble back? Amble on? I'll see you down there. Well, that's good news. The beach, the water does seem to be getting nicer here. Does seem to be clearing up. But that's just my observation. When I say that, I'm not a scientist. But it sure looked like it was getting nicer yesterday afternoon when I came out here, or late yesterday morning when I was chatting with Roy. I've got to find a nice big shell here somewhere. Love to find a nice big cockle shell with a hole in it. Seeing lots of little cockle shells all along here. Don't see any big ones. Or a nice big shell with a hole in it. Doesn't have to be a cockle. Oh, there's one. There's one. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Stick that in my pocket. Still keep my eyes open as I'm walking along the beach. But I want to hang a shell in memory of Karen's brother, Eddie, today. Love the sound of those waves here in the morning. The little waves. Well, the water's a little deeper here this morning. You can still get around though. This is where our friends have been seeing some dolphins, like I said earlier, but far out. They've been pretty far out. You can see our boardwalk back here. All the sand was washed out from underneath it. It's all. That used to pretty much sit on the beach a week ago. A week and a half ago, that boardwalk was on the beach. Look how much sand washed away. There were sea oats all along beside it. You can see right there, how high the sand used to be there. Just that little clump, for some reason, stayed there. Roy and Cindy enjoying the view. And the no-see-ums eating them up. The bugs. Aren't the bugs bothering you? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Man, they're bad up here this morning. Oh, I'm okay. I'll tough it out. Once we get away from these trees. Something out here in the water making bubbles. I'm seeing some little bubbles coming up out here. Can you see them there? See the little rings in the water? Still too dark to really see out here into the water. The sun's behind the trees. There's a great blue heron up there in front of me. Can you see him up there? Just about right dead center in the screen. The majestic great blue heron standing there in the surf. Such a beautiful sight. Hopefully it'll stay there. I can get it, and I can get a little closer. We'll see what happens. There it is, right there. Can you see it right there? Up in the pine tree over here to the left, there's an osprey sitting up there on its branch, and it's pretty much a usual spot up there. We see it a lot perched up there, right on the tip of that branch. Pretty amazing. It's amazing how they hang on to such a little branch. keep their balance. Great vantage point. Keeping an eye on the water, looking for something to swim by. Can't tell what kind of birds they are, but it looks like they're maybe ibises perched up there in the tree. Kind of hard. Yeah, it looks like 3 white ibises maybe sitting up there in the top of the tree. This is a good spot to come and do a little bird watching all around these old dead trees up in Area 5. See you, Dexter. Take care. Dexter right back there going around the corner. Beautiful as we look up to the north there towards Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers Beach. A little hazy. There was some smoke in the air this morning. You can just barely see Fort Myers Beach there in the haze and the smoke. You can definitely see the haze there, the blue haze. See our ibises up there? Just beautiful. This one over here cleaning itself. Come on, let me see your face. There you go. It's beautiful. Beautiful colors. This one over here. Gorgeous. The white ibis. That great blue heron's making its way down the beach. It's all the way down there. Slowly making its way down the beach. I was just enjoying watching these ibises. I'm gonna come around to the other side here. They're just beautiful. Well, let's move on. Let's head down the beach, see if we can get a closer look at that great blue heron. It's fun watching the ibises though. Always fun watching the ibises. The tide is on its way out. Low tide's not going to be till around 11, so it's not quite as shallow as it was yesterday morning. But we still have some extra beach to walk on with the sandbars out here. All the birds out here. Just beautiful. So beautiful. Little big fish just jumped right in front of that heron. There's fish jumping all around it. Going back up to the trees. Back up to where he started up there. It's just gorgeous out here. Now, come over here to one of our prayer trees. One of their prayer trees on the beach here. Find a nice little spot. I want to hang this cockle shell that I picked up earlier. I'm going to hang this on the tree. This is for Ed Malloy. The shell is for Ed Malloy. Karen Malloy Blair's little brother Eddie, who passed away yesterday. A good soul, policeman, served his community, was there at 9/11 volunteering after the attacks on 9/11 in New York City. Complications from that probably is what took his life, all the toxins in the air. This shell is for Karen's brother Eddie. I want to find a nice solid branch to put this on. I don't want this one falling off here. I want it to survive a storm. Gotta sneak around here. on a nice big fat branch for this shell. I'm actually gonna trim that one off a little bit. Put it on here. This shell's not gonna go anywhere. Right there. Up nice and close. That's for Eddie. Prayers for Eddie and Karen and the entire family. Tom. God bless you, Ed. Thank you for your service. Hang in there, Karen. It's never easy. It's never easy. Losing a loved one is the hardest thing in life. But somehow the pain passes eventually. Think of all the good things. Keep that person alive in your heart, in your memories. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I'll go have a little chat with Roy later today. Share that with you. Finally got to catch up with him yesterday. Hadn't seen him for a couple days out here. Our schedules weren't meshing. The swelling in his leg definitely looks like it's going down. His leg's starting to look better. Now if we can only keep him out of the water, that's going to be the big trick, keeping him out of this water. He is itching to get in the water. I don't blame him. The man loves his oceans. The man of the sea. Speaking of oceans, I'm not smelling anything, not getting any signs of red tide here this morning. Is it out there? Yes, it's still lingering out there, probably just offshore. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I swear that water's getting better looking. I swear it's clearing up. Need to get out where the sun is hitting it so we can get a good look at it. But it's so shallow right here too. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Thanks for following. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a supporter. Starting Monday, my weekday beach walks Monday through Friday, only supporters are going to be able to participate in the live feeds, watch the live feeds, and comment starting Monday. Monday through Friday's beach walks are going to be for supporters only. Those of you that are supporters, thank you. We'll come over here closer to the water. But to me, it definitely looks like the water is clearing up. We still have that red drift algae out here, the red drift algae. That red seaweed looking stuff. That's primarily just an eyesore. And that does stink when it's up on the beach rotting away. But the good news is I don't smell any red tide out here. Hey, if you like what you see out here, if you enjoy these morning walks and you're feeling generous, tips are always appreciated. Especially this time, the beginning, the end, the beginning, and the middle of the month. Those are the tough times for me. That's when all my bills are due. I really appreciate those of you that send a little something now and then. Thank you. That definitely helps out a lot. If you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. I've had some pretty hard financial times here this past summer. Things are just not going very well. But anyway, here we are at the beach, enjoying this beautiful view. If you do want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. You also see some other folks listed in the description of this post, some of our friends and their businesses. Support them, or at least give them a shot at your business if any of their services, if you could use any of their services, real estate, good quality used cars, the Inn of Naples, great hotel, North Naples Country Club, a fun little restaurant up in North Naples, sports bar, restaurant. The VFW in Bonita Springs, they never kick anybody out. Their doors are open to everyone. You don't have to be a member. Come on in, check the place out. Good food, good prices. the VFW in Bonita Springs. Tonight, a fish fry at the VFW. Music afterwards, music and dancing. Always a fun time on Friday nights. North Naples Country Club, all you can eat fish fry. That's a popular event at the North Naples Country Club. In another month, you might not be able to get in the place on Friday nights. The North Naples Country Club. Our friend Fred, you'll see him on here occasionally in the chats. He can definitely hook you up with a good quality used car. A lot of people come down here, they don't want to buy a new car. They want to keep a car down here, but not a new one. Fred can find you a really good car, a second car to keep down here in Florida. All our part-time residents. The Inn of Naples, anybody coming down here that needs a hotel, check out the Inn of Naples. Make sure you mention Robb and Southwest Florida Television, and they'll do their best to cut you a deal. Gets a little harder in the winter months, but they are going to offer a little deal to anybody that's going to come down here and attend our party, January 19th, our little get-together, our beach get-together. Just a very casual, informal Friends of Southwest Florida Television get-together. You can see there's an event posted for that. It'd be, if you're thinking about coming, please check in at the event page. Just asking everybody to bring a covered dish, something to share. Bring your own beverages. Like I said, very casual. Roy will be out there with his harmonica. I'm sure we're going to have some sing-alongs. Just keep in mind that you're not allowed to have alcohol out here. The consumption of alcoholic beverages is prohibited at the park. Our friend Astrid Lawrence, great realtor. Anybody that's got any real estate needs in Southwest Florida, Astrid can handle all of your real estate needs. Get in touch with her. You'll see her on here occasionally. Astrid Lawrence, great realtor and good friend. One of those angels that helps look after Roy. So many angels show up at this beach, taking care of that man. It's amazing. Cindy. Right now, Cindy is the current angel. Cindy Darling. She's the angel in the house. I've seen 2 dead fish on the beach here while I've been rambling, walking down. There's one over here. Still seeing the effects of the red tide. These look like fish that have been out, floating out in the water and are slowly washing up onto the beach, sadly. I haven't seen any fresh fish kills here on the shore. But I have seen a couple washed up, decomposing fish washed up. Well, I have not seen any dolphins breaching the surface out there. It is really flat out there too this morning. Really calm. I'm just getting down to the end, the south end of Area 4, crossing over into Area 3. As soon as I get to Area 3, I'm going to turn around and start walking back up the beach. Hey, today, Dollar Day at the Naples Fort Myers Greyhound track. Dollar Day, the first and third Fridays. $1 hot dogs, $1 popcorn, $1 draft beers, $1 waters, $1 coffee. If you're into betting on the horses and dogs, it's all off track right now. No live racing until December. This is the last year for the dog racing in Naples. All of our do-gooders voted against dog racing in the state of Florida. So I am expecting all of those people to be adopting a greyhound. Thousands and thousands and thousands of greyhounds now are going to be needing adoption. Now that they can't do the thing they love, is run. Some more ibises here walking along the beach. 4 little ibises. We got a great look at the ibises earlier. Great look at some ibises up in the trees. That's the crew. There's not more to it than that. I'm not going to argue about the greyhounds, but I personally have 2 friends that own greyhounds and race them, and they don't abuse their dogs. I know firsthand what goes on at that racetrack. Yeah, wouldn't that be something, Kim? Get rid of the horse races? Wow. Let's start our walk back up the beach here. Beautiful. Look at that sky. Just beautiful. Boy, something big just jumped out of the water. Over to my left, something just jumped up. Some big fish. That line of clouds out there, beautiful. Have a good morning. Ooh, little sandpipers running down to the water. All scurrying down to the beach. Those little guys are fun to watch running around. One over there on the left taking a bath. Yep. Boy, it is gorgeous out here. I just can't say that enough. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I'd love to end this walk with the dolphins swimming by here. Take you out into the water. Take you out into the water for a look back at the beach. Always a fun, beautiful view. Love that view. Love it, love it, love it. One of my favorites. Looking back up the beach. Water is plenty deep enough right here for a dolphin. It's up over my knees. It's amazing how shallow of water they can come into. We're getting the old low battery warning here. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Thanks for tagging along. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out all my photos and videos here on this Facebook page. You see something you like, hit the like and share button. Sharing is really the key. Those of you that are supporters, thank you for being a supporter. You know, I'm not seeing the buoys out in the water. Those buoys that designate the swimming area, keep the boats out. I don't see any of those. I see one down to the south, way down to the south, but I don't see any up in area 3 or 4. They must have got washed away or something. Well, check back later for my Friday morning conversation with Roy. Hopefully I'll be out here tomorrow, weather permitting, God willing. Keep all of our friends that are in need of healing and love, keep them in your prayers. We'll have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I'll see you or be with you during my next live feed. Hopefully I'll see you one of these days out here at the beach. That is always a treat. Meeting my Facebook friends face to face out here. That is always a highlight of my morning. So many wonderful people following along. I do thank you. Again, have a wonderful, beautiful Friday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.